Hey guys, welcome back. For this next lecture, we're going to do a bit of formatting. We're going to make this like a usable template where you can fill in different kinds of information. Now, why is that important? Well, you don't want to have to redo certain types of analysis or graphs if you can use an old one, right? Why waste time? So, what we're going to do is we're going to create some sort of template that will allow us to kind of use it as a control panel. All right, so let's do that now. First, let's make this top bit a bit more pretty, right? So let's highlight this top section here. And we want to go home, alignment, merge, and center, right? Now that's going to make it into one piece. Instead of four individual cells, we're going to have one big cell, all right? Then the next thing, we're going to go home, font, and we're going to give this a little bit of coloring. So first we're going to make a bold. Then we're going to go here to the font type. We're going to open this up and we're going to pick, which one do we like? Here we go, Bodoni, right? No, actually, not a big Bodoni fan. This one. So I'm happy with that one. Now we're going to get rid of this cell, this row here, because it's kind of, well, it's a waste of space. So we're going to click on this number 2, like so. We're going to right click and we're going to go delete. Right? It's going to bring everything up. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create some space between this top piece here, right, and this one here. So the way we can do that is we can add rows or we can just cut and paste. So we're going to go home. We're going to cut it, right? Now, cutting is the same as cutting a picture out of a magazine and pasting it into another magazine, right? That's kind of what we're doing. So you want to go home, clipboard, and cut. It's going to highlight like so. Now, we're going to have to pick a place to put this. So we're going to put it about here. So you want to go click there. You want to go home, clipboard, paste. Like so, right? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring these graphs over, right? Just by clicking and dragging, like so. All right, that's our first one. Then the next one, let's bring it over next to it. Like so. All right, pretty cool. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all these lines, right? We want this to be pretty. So we're going to go view. We're going to go and untick grid lines like so. Right? The next thing we're going to do is what were we going to do? Freeze panes, that's right. Freeze panes divides your page, right? So you can move around. So what you want to do is you want to click on Monday over here. Then you want to go page layout. No, sorry, not page layout. View. You want to go window and freeze panes, right? And watch what happens. We're going to have this black line here now. Now what that means is, it means as we scroll down, the top piece doesn't move. Pretty useful, right? Especially if you have big graphs. So that's extremely useful. Now, what this now means is, let's say you had your own business and you're not selling hot dogs. Let's say you're selling chocolates, right? Chocolates in stock, chocolates, sold, and chocolates remaining, like so. Let's make that a bit bigger. And let's say these values were different. Let's change these to 22 and watch what happens with the graphs. Let's say that's 33, 55, 88. Let's do some big numbers. 100. And let's make this one 150 and 20. Now, as you can see, every time I change the values, a number of things update. Firstly, hot dogs remaining updated because the formula is already set. It's already in there, right? And because this value is changing, right, this total value is also changing. And it's also changing for this chocolates in stock total. What else is changing? This graph. It is automatically updating. As you can see, this number 468 is in line with this. 422 is in line with that. And it calculates the percentages, calculates all sorts of things. So let's try that again for the chocolates sold. Okay, let's say Sunday is our best day, and we sold 100 chocolates. Watch what happens to the graph, right? Straight away you can see, wow, why is Sunday so high? Now, let's do one more thing before we go. Let's say I don't like line graphs. Let's say I like column graphs. All you gotta do is click on this graph, go design, chart type all the way on the left, and we want to make it a 3D column graph, right? So it's the fourth one going across at the top row, like so, and we just press OK. And there we go. Look how easy it is to manipulate information, how to interpret different sets of data to really get an idea of what we're looking at. When you have huge tables and just numbers everywhere, most people can't interpret that, and why would you want to, right? It's a bore. Create beautiful graphs like this. And we did this in 20 minutes, half an hour, and with practice you can do it in 5 minutes. You can do it in 1 minute. Some of you may even be able to do it in 30 seconds or less, depending on how you go. So again, have some fun with this. See how you go. Try different arrangements. Even add more calculations and then more graphs and so on. So yeah, just have fun. All right. Well, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed and got a lot out of this one. And I will see you guys soon.